welcome to Easy Nursing Lectures. How are you all? I hope you all are doing fine. So today we are going to talk about the Krebs cycle. I am making Krebs cycle very easy for you, and you will learn it in a few minutes. Okay, so we'll start with the mnemonics. As the mnemonics say, angry cow is angry, sing silly funny melody out. I know again it's a lame one, but still it will help you to remember the key molecules involved in the Krebs cycle, which is angry cow is angry, sing silly funny melody out. Okay, so from angry we have acetyl CoA. Okay, from cow we have citrate. From is we have isocitrate. Okay, from angry we have alpha ketoglutarate. Okay, from sing we have succinyl CoA. From silly we have succinate. From funny we have fumarate. Okay, from melody we have malate. Okay, and from out we have oxaloacetate, which is the end product. Oxaloacetate. Okay, so here are the 9 molecules which are involved mainly in the Krebs cycle, which is acetyl coenzyme. The Krebs cycle starts from acetyl coenzyme, then we have citrate, isocitrate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl CoA, succinate, fumarate, malate, and oxaloacetate. Okay, so as the mnemonic go, angry cow is angry, sing silly funny melody out. Okay, so this is our Krebs cycle if we draw it in a cyclic form. Okay, so what will happen when once we take the food, the energy is stored in the form of the pyruvate. Okay, so when we have to utilize that energy, we'll utilize and it will change into acetyl CoA, which is the first you can say the key component of the Krebs cycle, acetyl CoA. So here we are going to talk about the carbon count changes that is happening in the whole cycle. Okay, so how will you remember the total carbon count changes which is occurring here? You know that once we eat food, the energy is stored in the form of the pyruvate. Okay, and then it will form the acetyl CoA in order to start the Krebs cycle. So always remember, you have to cram one thing, that acetyl CoA is a 2 carbon product. Okay, or oxaloacetate, which is the last part, because the Krebs cycle move from here and oxaloacetate will be the last product of the Krebs cycle. It will be a 4 carbon. Okay, it will be a 4 carbon product. Okay, so when you know that oxaloacetate combines with acetyl CoA in order to form what? Citrate. So basically when 4 carbon plus 2 carbon joins together, this will make a 6 carbon. This will make 6 carbon product. Okay, so now you have to make that 6 carbon into 4 carbon in order to complete this carbon count changes. Okay, always remember this acetyl CoA is a 2 carbon product and the last product of the Krebs cycle, which is oxaloacetate, is a 4 carbon product. Okay, now when 4 and 2 combine, it will form 6. Okay, 6 carbon product, which is citrate. Now isocitrate is just another copy of citrate. Okay, it is also 6 carbon. Now there is 6 carbon. When isocitrate converts into alpha ketoglutarate, it will lose 1 carbon. It will form 5 carbons. Okay, and when it alpha ketoglutarate forms succinyl CoA, it will lose another carbon and then it becomes 4 carbon. Okay, so here onwards it will also be 4 carbon, 4 carbon, 4 carbon, and in the end oxaloacetate is a 4 carbon in order to make the last product in having 4 carbon. Okay, so acetyl CoA 2, 4 plus 2, then 6 also 5, and then 4 4 4 4 and so on until oxaloacetate. So this will be the total carbon count change that occurs here. Now we are going to talk about the enzymes that are involved in what? Krebs cycle. Okay, here just I have written the Krebs cycle in this flowchart manner. Okay, so now a mnemonic to learn the enzymes involved is so at disco Duke. You can remember any name from D. Okay, sip down 5 drinks. Okay, so this is the mnemonic to learn the enzymes that are involved in the conversion of the Krebs cycle or the happening of the Krebs cycle. So first we have from so. From S we have synthase. Remember, when S is coming anywhere, it will lead to what? Synthase, and when D is coming anywhere, it will lead to dehydrogenase. Okay, so here we have S. S is for synthase. So now consider from acetyl CoA, citrate is forming, which is synthesized. Citrate is synthesized here, so the enzyme will be what? Citrate synthase. Citrate synthase. Okay, from at we have from A, aconitase. So aconitase is the one that is responsible for the conversion of citrate into isocitrate at, and from here we have S. Okay, that is so we have citrate synthase, and then we have from A aconitase. Okay, from disco I told you earlier that from D there will be always what? Dehydrogenase. So here is also dehydrogenase. Okay, so whose dehydrogenase is occurring here? Isocitrate dehydrogenase is occurring, because isocitrate is now changing into alpha ketoglutarate. So isocitrate dehydrogenase. Isocitrate dehydrogenase. Okay, now we have what? Duke. Okay, Duke is again D. From dehydrogenase is occurring. Now whose dehydrogenase is occurring? Alpha ketoglutarate. Alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase is occurring here. Okay, now we have S. From S we have what? Synthase. And now who's synthesizing here? Succinyl CoA. Okay, so we have succinyl CoA. Succinyl CoA is synthesizing here. Okay, now what is happening? From D we again have what? Dehydrogenase. And whose dehydrogenase is occurring? Succinic. Now it comes succinate, succinic dehydrogenase will occurring. Now from F we have fumarase, and from drinks we have malate. Malate dehydrogenase. Okay, now this is what the enzymes that are involved in the Krebs cycle. So this will make you very easy to learn it. Always remember, from S there will be synthase, and from D there will always be dehydrogenase. You just have to write the names according to the flow chart. Okay, so you can relate it from here. Okay, so you can relate it from here also. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Hope you'll get to know what is Krebs cycle, and hope I'll be able to teach you about the Krebs cycle in easiest possible manner. So if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do follow me on Instagram. Yeah, thank you.